Good morning and welcome. My name is Dr. Saliha Bey and this is
Dr. Claudine Lee.
And this is Dr. Claudine Lee's brainchild. So this is our first podcast. We're starting today on the 12th of August. And maybe you can just give us a little bit of an intro of how you thought of it and what we're going to plan ahead.
Yeah, so we're calling it Gyn and Tonic. And in future episodes we'll debrief how we got to that. But this is just a first episode, getting to know us.
Yes, so I'm going to interview Dr. Lee today. I had the pleasure of meeting her only back in February when I started. And we've had a very lovely journey together. I would love to think so. So, Claude, let's go back to where you began. Why did you want to do medicine?
Medicine. Long time ago in high school, I thought I wanted to be a pharmacist.
Really? Okay.
And mainly because I thought I couldn't actually cope with the degree of medicine. So although I'd done well, I hadn't done what I thought was well enough. And then as the journey progressed, I suppose in a way I developed the courage to actually even apply for medicine. And then the rest is.
So where did you get in? Where did you do your undergrad?
So I applied at Tux and Stellenbosch.
Okay.
And got in at Tux. Stellenbosch always let you know a bit later, so yeah. Once I paid a deposit for Tux, there was no going back.
And then internship, and for those viewers who don't really know about medicine, so I think when you qualified, you had to do 1 year of internship.
1 year.
Okay, and where did you guys do it?
So I did my internship at Tambo Memorial Hospital.
Okay.
In Boksburg, and it was a baptism of fire. It was a year I'd never want to repeat.
I think we all have those internship stories. I think, even speaking to the guys who have practiced for over 40, 50 years and they still have an internship story that they'll always tell you.
Yeah.
Internship is really hard.
Yeah.
It is difficult. And ComServe?
And then I went and had the most wonderful year of my life in Sabi. And then I stayed on working in Sabi for an extra year.
Okay. And what discipline were you in?
Sabi is a small community hospital,
Okay.
100-bed hospital, and it was, I don't know if it still is, it was a nurse training centre. And it just was like a home, like a family. The GPs in the town taught us, so we did everything. I don't even know how we did it, but we did.
Wow.
Yeah.
And from there, where did you go to?
Then I went overseas for about a year, working in surgery and a bit of obstetrics, working as a medical officer south of London in a place called Worthing.
And this was before NHS and...
No, the NHS was actually thriving and working quite well back then.
Alright, so you became part of that, or was it separate?
I just worked as a medical officer, kind of locuming.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you got experience within and other disciplines.
Yeah.
And from there?
And then from there, because I was pretty convinced I would land up somewhere in the middle of Africa, I came to Edendale to work under Jenny King to do a diploma in anesthetics, which I thought I'd been in Maritzburg for 6 months, more than 25 years ago, and I'm still here. So I think I ended up doing about 4 years of anesthetics, and then did a bit of orthopedics, and then I went and worked on the Mercy ship in Sierra Leone for a bit, and then came back thinking that now I finally knew what I wanted to do and do cleft lip surgery, so I did a bit of ENT
Wow.
at Gray's. And then did 4 years of ophthalmology at Edendale, and then came to private practice.
Wow. So you've got such a wealth of experience. And then what made you go into diabetes? Because through all of that, you've now just like got your diabetology and...
So when I did the ophthalmology, diabetes made sense for the first time. What we learned, the very small little smidgen that we learned at university, did one thing, and that was scare me. Probably a quarter of the curriculum of a diploma in ophthalmology is around diabetes.
Okay.
And for the first time it actually made sense. I was no longer scared of the condition, it made sense. And so when I went into private practice with Russell Kirkby, he encouraged me to do the diploma in diabetes, and yeah, I kind of sort of naturally fell into it.
You found your niche.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That is amazing. I've got such a wealth of experience. Okay, so I'm going to draw from that because I'm nowhere close to you. But yeah, hopefully then we'll get to learn more in the next podcast.